Do you struggle with explicit matter, porn, or compulsive masturbation, and you're worried that moving into holiday time, that your habit and the secrecy, shame, and isolation that come along with it might ruin this special time of year? Well, many people in your position do worry about this because we know it can be a time of increased relapse if you're trying to stay away from porn, or just increased usage if you're not. Pornhub reports that on Christmas Day, there's over a 10% uptick in porn consumption. Why would that be? Let's find out. A Nielsen rating study also showed that just electronic screen time use has an uptick at the holidays. So let's dive in and figure out the variables that maybe, instead of leading to relapse, could actually help you stay away from porn this year. How? How can the holidays be helpful? Let's find out. The first reason that the holidays can be difficult if you're trying to stay away from explicit matter is because there's an increase in stress and emotional turmoil. We know that holiday time means more family gatherings, and along with those family gatherings come maybe expectations of how the holidays are supposed to go down, which can lead to increased stress. Rushing around purchasing gifts that maybe you can't afford. We know making time to be with family that maybe you don't like spending time with, and also just the emotions that come along with all of it. This all necessitates neurological regulation, keeping your action in check from your brain down, and it can really put a toll and a stressor on your nervous system. We also know that this can be a time of loneliness and isolation. If you don't have family and you don't have people to spend time with, you may find that you feel lonelier than ever, or you're isolating into porn. How can you use this time and these variables to help you? Well, number one, don't stress it. Years ago, I stopped stressing about the perfect Christmas. Now I want to have an enjoyable Christmas. Those two things are different. Like last year on Thanksgiving, when I totally burnt the turkey, did I let that spiral me? No. We ate everything else. No big deal. You can have holidays that aren't perfect, but are wonderful. At the same time, if you know that you have a propensity to isolate because you feel lonely, get out there and participate. Make plans with the people in your life. If you don't have a lot of people in your life, make plans to get people in your life by joining different groups or different organizations in your community. There's something out there for everyone. You don't have to be lonely. With increased screen time in general comes increased loneliness because less people are getting out and being active in their community than ever before. But you can change that. So, right now, join something in your community that you can participate in when the holidays are upon us. Now is the time to set yourself up for success. Also, the holidays might mean more time to yourself, whether that has to do with loneliness or not. Your break in routine makes it so that you now have more time and more privacy, perhaps, so that hijacker in your brain, he'll tell you, I've got a brilliant idea. Let's go consume explicit matter because no one's around and there's nothing else to do. Nothing else to do is boredom. So again, let's use the holiday time to move past isolation and explicit matter. When you have more time, you don't want to distract yourself with being busy, but you do want to create a flexibly balanced life doing the things that you love. We know explicit matter, porn use, and compulsive masturbation, they're about dopamine. They're not even about sex. It means that your brain has been linked to those things to get fast pleasure. Unfortunately, it's instant gratification without having to work for it. So your brain's been taught to do that. Now is the time, moving into the holidays and the new year, to teach your brain delayed gratification. So today, figure out what makes you tick. What are the things that you love to do? Perhaps you love to box like me. Get a boxing bag and start beating on it. I work out in my yard every day. My one neighbor commented to my daughter the other day that she sees me crushing it every single day. Yes, I stopped caring what the neighbors think a long time ago because I love doing what I love doing. Figure out what you love doing and start doing it. That way, when you have more free time, you will be psyched to engage in your life. You'll pick from among all the tools in your toolbox of healthy pleasure sources with healthy pleasure levels so that you can reset your brain back to healthy pleasure in the real world. Now, if you struggle with sexual arousal dysfunction or ED, this is the perfect time to do this. Create healthy intimacy and healthy sexuality with your partner if you have one, or build intimacy with people in the real world and get out there, like I've already said, and join something so that you can meet a potential partner. Healthy intimacy, healthy pleasure, healthy sexuality in the world, not in the screen. That's what this increased in time can do for you. We know from studies that at holiday time and other times, but especially holiday time, the main reason that you will want to escape into porn use is to offset stress. And with holidays comes increased stress, especially from family interactions. So, your brain hack strategy for today is to really think about the parts of the holidays that you love and tap into that. Now, really think about the parts of the holidays that stress you out. And I want to remind you, you're the creator of your own life. I believe you're the co creator with divinity, but you're the creator of your life. And what that means is you don't have to do the things that stress you out. You can set and maintain healthy boundaries. And of course, staying connected to the people in your life. You don't want to bounce on people. I know that's a trend right now, kind of bouncing on your parents because they're emotionally immature, bouncing on your friends. I would rather you have empathy and compassion for yourself and for the people in your life. But maintaining healthy boundaries when you do that. So, what does that look like? If you're expected to be at your mom's house all day on Christmas, maybe you can just stop over and visit. If she's disappointed that you didn't stay for 9 hours, that is for her to work through. You get to go and be there and to enjoy your family, but you do it in a way that feels good for you. You're also being compassionate and respectful to your mom who wants to see you on the holidays. You're not going no way because it's too stressful, but you're finding a healthy compromise and a healthy balance. I've been doing this for many years. As my kids grow older, our Christmases change. So, what I expected of them when they were 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 or 2, actually, I think she was. What I expected of them then isn't what I expect of them now. So now they have partners, they want to go other places, they're going on trips. Am I going to make them conform to what was the perfect holiday of 15 years ago? No, because of my emotional intelligence and maturity, I'm able to go with the flow. Do I want to see them? Yes, but it has a level of flexibility. Figure out what that flexibility is for you, because this is the most important thing that will help you stay away from the screen, from explicit matter, and from compulsive sexual habits that are dragging you down and keeping you from your full potential. This is your number one brain hack strategy. You can use this holiday time to grow. This is an opportunity for recovery and emotional growth. With the increased stress, you can figure out how to deal with it in healthy ways in your life. With increased flexibility in your schedule and privacy, you're not going to escape into porn, wasting all that precious time. Instead, you're going to make a plan and get into the world. If you feel lonely, you're going to make a plan to not feel lonely anymore. That's what growth and recovery is. You look at the pieces that are difficult for you, and instead of running from them, you solve them. Now you can do this. You don't know that you can because you're not used to it. Hence the growth and recovery that's going to happen this holiday season. I am here for you. Come back to this channel so I can help you. And if you need more help, please go over to drtrishleigh.com. I offer a digital program that you can get started with today. So instead of having an uptick in porn use on Christmas Day, you can be starting a program to transform your life into the new year. It's based on neuroscience, it's scientifically proven to be effective, and it can help you break the chains for good. So go over to drtrishleigh.com, and I wish you the happiest of holiday seasons as a season of growth. All right, until next time, control your brain or it'll control you.